music play. Oh, life is a cabaret, old chum. Oh, it's only a cabaret. Now put down your knitting, the book and the broom. It's time for a holiday. Oh, life is a cabaret, old chum. So come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine. Come hear the band. Come blow your horn, start celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. No use permitting some prophet of doom to wipe all the smiles away. Oh, life is a cabaret, old chum. It's only a cabaret. Now, I used to have this girlfriend known as Elsie. We shared 4 little rooms back in Chelsea. Now she wasn't what you'd call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbours came to snicker. Ooh, yeah, that's what you get from too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her laid out like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I'd ever seen. Now I think of Elsie to this very day, and I remember how she turned to me and said, start by admitting from cradle to tomb, it isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. So come to the cabaret. And as for me, oh, as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea. When I go, I'm going like Elsie. Stop by admitting from cradle to tomb. It isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. It's only a cabaret, old chum. And I love the cabaret. Yeah! Woo! Oh, everybody, it's me, Miss Annabel sings, and welcome to my set of Musicals-Oke. We kicked off with the wonderful song Cabaret from the musical by the same name. Oh, lovely time. Oh, it's gorgeous to see you all. Hello, hello, hello. You're seeing me in my cabaret mode. Look at me, all sparkly warkly. I'm going to sing you all different songs from the musicals. I love the musicals. I trained as an actor, as you know, but I fell in love with the world of cabaret and musicals when I was very young. And they always gave me a place to be, a place to work myself out, and I could always connect to the hero or the heroine, because there was always a problem they had to fix via the musical or an adventure they had to go on, and you could just lose yourself in that magical world. The musical Cabaret, Liza Minnelli, Bob Fosse choreographed. That's by Bob Fosse. You can tell I'm musically trained, right? Dance trained. Can't even say it, so clearly neither. I was never a great dancer, but I give it chutzpah. Magic. Okay, so now I'm going to sing you a song from the fantastic musical Oliver by Lionel Bart. Now, the reason I love this musical even more is that Lionel Bart can't read and can't write music. He was never able to. But he still wrote a musical. And what a blockbuster of a musical it is with so many songs. Let's do it. Let's sing the song. Now, I'll give you a clue. This is a song that, this is the hat that the character wears. All right, that hurt. Any ideas? Any ideas who I am? That's right, I'm the Artful Dodger. He didn't have such a beat. Oh, I'm the Artful Dodger. Now, in Oliver Twist, Wee Oliver the Orphan, he ends up in Fagin's house, the pickpocket, and he ends up with all the other boys in Fagin's pickpocket house, bit scared, bit alone, and the Artful Dodger sings in this song. So you join me on that one. Consider yourself at home. Oh, consider yourself one of the family. Oh, I've taken to you so strong. Oh, it's clear we are going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. Oh, there isn't a lot to spare. Oh, who cares? Whatever we got, we share. Oh, the chance that there should be some harder days. Oh, empty larder days. Why grouse? Oh, there's a chance to meet somebody who'll foot the bill. Oh, and the drinks are on the ass. Woo! Consider yourself on mates. Oh, we don't want to have no fuss. Oh, for after some consideration we can take. Consider yourself one of us. Consider yourself at home. Oh, consider yourself for one of the family. Oh, we've taken to you so strong. Oh, it's clear we are going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself a part of the furniture. Oh, there isn't a lot to spare. Oh, who cares? Whatever we got, we share. Nobody tries to be la-di-da. Oh, there's a cup of tea for all. Oh, and it's wise to be handy with the rolling pin. Oh, if the landlord comes to call. Oh, consider yourself, oh, mates. Oh, we don't want to have no fun. Oh, for after some consideration we can stay. Consider yourself one of us. Woo! That was good, wasn't it? Right, hat change, back to the bowler. Right, I'm going to sing you a lovely song now, which is a mashup of two very famous songs that are just such wonderful songs of hope and of love for home and for the wider world. Now, the first part of the song you'll recognise, it's Somewhere Over the Rainbow, a song they nearly cut out of the film. Can you imagine? They've done various stage musicals of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. When I was a kid, it used to be the film I'd watch when I was sick. I mean, it was on every Christmas or New Year, as I recall. But I always used to choose The Wizard of Oz when I wasn't feeling very well and off from school. And I realise now that that's because Dorothy was going through all kinds of stuff, and she got back and she was okay at the end. She was okay all along with everyone at home. So the first part of the song is the wonderful Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and the second part of the song, and they're all kind of mixed together, is the song made famous by the gorgeous artist Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. Now, Louis Armstrong was and is a superhero of mine. He was the most incredible performer, trumpet player, singer, producer, and activist. Love you, Louis. So this is a song was mashed together some years ago by an artist called Israel Kamawakoli, and it's a fabulous, fabulous song. Now, makers at home, we've been learning this song, so remember, let's start with an ooh. myself, oh, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people walking by. Oh, I see friends shaking hands, saying, oh, how do you do, when what they mean is, I love you. Oh, I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They're gonna learn so much more than we'll ever know. Oh, and I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. Someday I'll wish upon a star, I'll wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Oh, where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, oh, way up high. Oh, and those dreams that you dare to dream, they really do come true. Oh, give yourselves a round of applause if you joined in on that one. Fabulous. What a great song that is. Okay, so now I'm going to sing you a song that's actually a request from Nicola of the Makers Collective. Now, Nicola is a musicals buff. Wonderful. And I love to meet a fellow mind of somebody who loves the musicals and loves that world that you can lose yourself in. Now, Evita, you may know the film with Antonio Banderas and Madonna. Not my favourite film, but such a great musical. Written by Andrew Lloyd Webber in the 1970s, and it's about Eva Peron, who is such a feminist icon. She did exist around in the, height of her fame was in the 40s and early 50s, and she's an icon, feminist icon. Like I said, she worked her way up from a really low socioeconomic poor background in Argentina, and she was eventually voted in as vice president. Right, anything's possible once again. And what I particularly like about this moment in the musical, the moment of song, is her heart is here. She's giving it. She's giving it to everybody who's down there listening to her. And we need more politicians who put their hearts out there that we can truly, truly believe in and we can really connect to. So I want you to imagine, I've just come out onto the balcony. I'm waving to the thousands of people who are gathered outside. I'm going to turn the music down on the stereo that she wouldn't have had back then. It's a little bit loud. Wave. God, that must have felt incredible, right? How incredible would that have felt that your dream came true? Anything is possible. Imagine how nervous she must have felt when she was up there making speeches. Oh, it won't be easy. You'll think it's strange when I try to explain how I feel. Oh, that I still need your love after all that I've done. You won't believe me. Why, all you will see is the girl you once knew, although she's dressed up to the nines, at 6s and 7s with you. to let it happen. I had to change. I couldn't stay all my life down at here, looking out of the window, staring up at the sun. So I chose freedom, running around, trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to. Oh, don't cry for me, Argentina, because the truth is I never left you. Oh, through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. And as for fortune, and as for fame, I never invited them in, though it seemed to the world they were all I desired. They are illusions, they are not the solutions they promise to be. The answer was here all the time. I love you and I hope you love me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. And we'll fade out there. We'll fade out there. I have to stop that song there because it's really long. And I'd love to sing all of it, but all 7 minutes, I won't be able to fit any others in. Oh, Evita, Evita, Evita. I encourage you to go and listen to the rest of that song and belt it out! Okie dokie dokie, time for another song. Now I'm going to go a little bit back in time from the late 70s of Evita, the musical, back to about 1969 to Sweet Charity. Sweet Charity, I hear you say. Sweet Charity. I've never heard of it, but I bet you will have heard of the songs. If they could see me now, that little gang of mine. Or, hey, big spender, oh, spend a little time with me. Great songs. Fabulous, fabulous film. But like I say, it was a big flop for Bob Fosse. Maybe it was because it was nearly 3.5 hours long, Bob. Yeah, maybe a little bit long. But what I love so much about it was the film version especially is that it's set in that 1960s super revolutionary time. So many things happened in the 1960s that changed the world. Apart from the Beatles, we had so much change, including the Stonewall riots. Rainbow people, if it wasn't for that protest in 1969, well, what would we have? The song I'm going to sing is a song to get moving to. I'm going to drink a lot of water. I'm going to take a big breath because lots of words, I'll probably get them wrong, but as long as you're moving, doesn't matter. Oh, I was brought up proper. So join me. This song in the musical, the film musical, is played by my very, very favourite artist of all time. Now, people who know me can vouch for my love for the late, the great Sammy Davis Jr. Oh, Sammy, I love you and I will always love you. What an entertainer. He could sing, he could dance, he could tap. And I found out recently he was an amazing drummer. Baff. So this is the rhythm of life. In the musical, in the stage musical and in the film musical, Sweet Charity just ends up in this place. Like the person she's seeing, she sees various different men over the course of the, goes on adventures on the course of the musical, and she ends up in the film in this kind of almost air hangar with like a cult bunch of psychedelic hippies led by Sammy Davis Jr. I mean, what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? Okay, wish me luck. Daddy started out in San Francisco, tooting on his trumpet loud and mean. Suddenly a voice said, "Go for Daddy, spread the picture on a wider screen." And the voice said, "Daddy, there's a million pigeons waiting to be hooked on new religion. Oh, hit the road, Daddy, leave your common law wife. Spread the religion of the rhythm of life." Now the rhythm of life, it's a powerful beat. It puts a tingle in your fingers and a tingle in your feet. Oh, rhythm in the bedroom, rhythm in the street. Oh, the rhythm of life, it's a powerful beat. To feel the rhythm of life, to feel that powerful beat, to feel that tingle in your fingers, to feel that tingle in your feet, to feel the rhythm of life, to feel that powerful beat, to feel that tingle in your fingers, to feel that tingle in your feet. Daddy spread the gospel in Milwaukee, took his walkie-talkie to Rocky Ridge, blew his way to Canton, then to Scranton, till he ended on the Manhattan Bridge. Now, Daddy was a new sensation, got himself a congregation, set up quite the operation down below. With the piper blowing and the muscatel was flowing, all the cats were going down below. Daddy was a new sensation, got himself a congregation, set up quite the operation down below. With the piper blowing and the muscatel was flowing, all the cats were going down below. Flip your wings and fly to Daddy. Flip your wings and fly to Daddy. Flip your wings and fly to Daddy. Take a dive and swim to Daddy. Take a dive and swim to Daddy. Take a dive and swim to Daddy. Hit the floor and crawl to Daddy. Hit the floor and crawl to Daddy. Hit the floor and crawl to Daddy. Let's see your best dancing. Tingle in your fingers and a tingle in your feet. Rhythm in the bedroom, rhythm in the street. Oh, the rhythm of life, it's a powerful beat. To feel the rhythm of life, to feel the powerful beat, to feel the tingle in your fingers, to feel the tingle in your feet, to feel the rhythm of life, to feel that powerful beat, to feel that tingle in your fingers, to feel that tingle in your feet. Oh yeah, to feel the powerful beat, to feel the tingle in your fingers, to feel the tingle in your. Take a dive and swim to Daddy. Flip your wings and fly to Daddy. Put the floor, crawl to Daddy. Oh, I feel it. Do you feel it? Oh yeah. Woo! Feel the rhythm of life. Okay, our time together is almost up, and I'm going to sing you a couple more. This one is from a musical, not particularly a stage musical, I know, or a film musical, but a Disney musical, and this is Pocahontas and Colours of the Wind. Really listen to those words. Oh, I think we can learn so much from them, take them into our hearts, and carry them through into our lives. You think you own whatever land you land on, that the earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, have a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, well, you'll learn things you never knew, you never knew. And have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or a grinning bobcat, why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountains? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. Oh, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Oh, and how high will the sycamore grow? Well, if you cut it down, then you'll never know. Oh, and will you ever hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? And whether we are white or copper skinned, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountains. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you'll own is a fountain. You can paint with all the colors of the wind. Think about it. Oh, Pocahontas. Gorgeous, gorgeous song. Okay, time for the last song. Now, I'm a little bit fearedy of the cabaret and musical gods. They might strike me down with lightning. And I've got to be careful. I have to sing a song from The Sound of Music. You have to. If you're going to do musicals, you've got to sing The Sound of Music. Now, I love The Sound of Music. It's a great musical. So many great songs. Raindrops on Roses, Whiskers on Kittens. Oh, that's the same song. But, great songs based on almost true events. About an Austrian family, the Von Trapps, making it away from the Nazis over the Alps to Switzerland, and also about a young woman who starts life as a nun but realises that she needs more from her life, and she gets out there. And who tells her to go and do it? But the Mother Abbess, the chief nun. She believes in her, and she sees something in Maria that is beyond the nunnery. Now, there is something in every one of us that is beyond where we are right now. We can learn from each other. We can love each other. We can be kind to each other. We can climb every mountain. We can ford every stream. And we can follow every rainbow until we find our dream. Climb every mountain. Search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Oh, climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow till you find your dream. Oh, a dream that will give all the love you can give. Oh, every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow give. Oh, every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. My name's Miss Annabel Sings. You've been amazing. Sending all my love and all my light to you.